Aloha, and welcome back to my vlog. I'm Kole, and for the last 5 years, I've worked on a farm in the rainforests of East Maui. I left my 9-to-5 job to travel and explore the world, but as with most plans, I got sidetracked by the beauty and knowledge the island of Maui presented. So I canceled the rest of my travel plans to stay here and to learn as much about farming as possible. As the farm manager, I oversee all new farming projects, help cultivate abundant gardens, and delegate daily tasks to the community. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and join me this week as I reminisce about JoJo and our past year together and celebrate her 1-year birthday.
Don't know where we're going, but I'll go anywhere with you. Wherever this wind's blowing, we ain't got much to lose. 'Cause we got that sunrise, apple pies, won't sleep tonight. We'll dive into the blue. We got that good rush, young in love. Let's turn it up, go round the world with you, round the world with you. Oh, 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 you're my destination, you're my destination. Oh, 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 you're my destination, you're my destination. Don't know if it's magic.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start this week just with like a little bit of a story. As you guys know, I moved here 5 years ago, and I ended up getting into a relationship soon after moving here, and I was together with that person for about 3 years, and that ended like a year and a half ago, and it was, heartbreaking and sad, but we left on good terms, and I wish him the best of luck. But I ended up staying at the farm because I love it here, and I didn't realize how difficult it would be afterwards. Breakups are always difficult, but I was kind of heartbroken and sad for a long time, and a cat showed up to the farm, and she was pregnant. So one of my other friends on the farm took that cat in and actually kept it through the cat birth. And as soon as the kittens were born, of course, everybody on the farm was in love. And we kind of have a policy on the farm that we don't take any more cats, because I think we have 20 something already. So we don't necessarily need any more. We usually keep them around as pest control for our rats and stuff. I knew that I wanted a kitten. Everybody loves kittens, right? Just kind of picked out the one that I wanted. And I was like, ooh, I'm gonna keep my eye on you. Yeah, it was only a short little visit. And then probably 2 weeks later, I went back over. They were all running around and fighting, but they were still kind of skittish and afraid of strangers. So they all kind of hid underneath the couches and stuff. But there was one that came right up to my feet and just looked up with her eyes. And they were just these huge eyes with this white eyeliner. And I was like, oh my gosh, you are the one. I knew immediately, she just frickin' chose me, and she just had my heart. And then the next time that I went over, the exact same thing happened. I walked in the door, and the kittens kind of dispersed around the house, and the same kitten came right up to my feet and sat down and just looked at me with his huge eyes, and I was just in love. I was like, yep, you weren't the one that I wanted, but now you are. You definitely chose me. And that day I ended up bringing her back over to my house. When I first got JoJo, she would do this thing where she would just sit and stare off into space, and then she would just wobble, and her head, you could see that she was trying to figure out exactly what was going on. And I was like, oh, you're a special kitty, you're not the brightest. And I was like, that's okay, I'm still gonna love you, you're just a little bit special. So yeah, and every once in a while she still does that, which is interesting. It's her brain can't compute what's happening, and so she gets these wide eyes, and it's almost this weird seizure thing that she does. Anyways, so yeah, after that first initial time of me bringing her over, I brought her back to her house with her brothers and sisters. And I think I brought her over maybe 2 or 3 more times before I made it permanent. And when I actually got her, she had fleas, and so I did a bunch of research on how to get rid of fleas for a kitten, and like luckily YouTube has like all the information you could ever need. And so I ended up giving her her first bath, and it was really cute. Good luck to me with making sure that she doesn't freak out and call me too much. Oh, I don't know about this. Well, you remember, don't you? It's warm at least.
In front of me, all I can see is how it all unfolds. From the sunrise to the dead of night, I'll never let you go.
So after I gave her a bath and she was here and we like cuddled for a little bit, she obviously like started to really warm up to me, and very quickly I obviously was mom. So I turned into a cool cat mom, and she's just never really left my side ever since. I live on 7 acres, so I'm constantly like all over the farm doing stuff. And she still comes and finds me. Like if she hears me like up at the top of the property, she'll come and find me and like walk around with me. And she's super like friendly, and she like loves people. So I figured out very quickly how much she loved people, because I ended up having a party at my house. We had like loud music, and my other cats usually just like run and hide and like hang out underneath my cabin if I ever have people over. But JoJo was like, like walking around the dance floor and like getting all the pets, and like probably like halfway through the party, I looked over at like one of my chairs that I have next to my main window over here, and she was just like sprawled out, passed out in the middle of the party. Like she had no problem with people being around, and she's been like that ever since. So every week we have a fire, basically in my front yard in the mandala, and she's always down there. She's always socializing. She loves people. Yeah, she totally like took over my life in the best way possible. She pulled me out of my breakup sadness. I don't think I've ever loved something more in my entire life. I've never had an animal of my own. I've always had like adopted animals. And growing up, we always had animals, but I never really had one of my own. So she basically is just my little child. So anyways, today we're gonna throw her a little bit of a birthday party. The rest of the cat parents are coming over from her litter, and yeah, we're just gonna hang out and have a good time. So yeah, that's what I'm doing today. Just getting ready for a cat birthday party. And yeah, if you guys are like sad or depressed or just went through a breakup, like a cat is such a good companion and such a help. Like I love cats personally because they are like very independent, and they're very much like they very much love you on their terms, unlike a dog who's like constantly at you. Don't get me wrong, I love dogs too, all you dog people. I've never had one, so I just like the sass of the cat that's kind of like, I love you, okay, I'm done, I'm gonna go do my own thing. Anyways, I'm gonna get ready for this party. I need to clean up my cabin, and I will catch up with you guys soon. Alright, aloha.
Time keeps running, can't get that far if you're scared to leave. Never reach those stars if you don't believe. So wake up, wake up. Don't waste your life on looking down. Gotta lift your feet up off the ground. Get up, and find yourself. Breathing a better life. Now your eyes are open wide. There's a new
right, so I ended up going to the beach on the other side of the island with some friends, and I'll show you some footage of that here in a minute, but we had a really awesome sunset, and I'm just like on the road right now.
I got 2 feet on the ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky, it's all gonna be alright. It's just the little things, all of the little things in life that make me feel alive.
I just wanted to take the opportunity to thank you guys all for watching my videos and supporting me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys next Wednesday at 5 a.m. So many mahalos for following me. A hui ho. I will see you next week. Who are you talking to?